Hello, I'm Bruce Maples, publisher of Forward Kentucky, and today I would like to talk to you about the schemers, bullies, and cowards in the Republican Party. So before we talk about schemers, bullies, and cowards, let me remind you that Forward Kentucky has a YouTube channel with a lot of different things on it. If you like this video, please give it a like. But even more important, if you like the work we're doing, please subscribe. And even better than that, come to forwardky.com and sign up to be a member. We have a free membership, a $5 a month membership, and a $9 a month membership. And altogether, they support our work. All right, let's talk about schemers, bullies, and cowards in the Republican Party. Schemers is pretty easy. McConnell, obviously, Mitch McConnell is the leader of all this. He is well known as being a master political schemer. For years, he's been able to manipulate the rules of the Senate, to get things passed that nobody gave a chance to be able to think 3 or 4 moves ahead. McConnell is a schemer. There's no doubt about that. But what about our Republican friends in Frankfort? Well, let's talk about that. Let's talk about sewer bills. Let's talk about last-minute committee substitutes that nobody has seen. Let's talk about the use of mule bills to hide a bill until the very last minute and then get it passed at the very last minute. Let's talk about using the rules not to honor Robert's Rules of Order or good parliamentary procedure, but using the rules to get their way. Yes, the Republicans in Frankfort are definitely schemers. And then let's talk about bullies. Nobody can forget the picture of Robert Stivers and Damon Thayer yelling at Karen Berg after a particularly heated debate. The picture is obvious. Pursed lips, pointing, "You'd better not do that again," bullying another lawmaker. But it's not just there. Republicans in general love to punch down, like all bullies. Punching down on gays and trans, punching down on poor people, punching down on people on Medicaid, punching down on anybody who is weaker and not able to stand up for themselves. Punching down is the mark of a bully, and many Republicans are bullies. Finally, let's go to cowards. This is actually where I started this talk, was thinking about the cowardice being shown right now in Washington. Senator Lisa Murkowski of Alaska said something I thought was fascinating. She was doing a talk and she said, "We're all afraid of Trump." Now, for a sitting U.S. senator, one who is probably fairly safe in her seat, to admit that in public is just astounding to me. We're all afraid of Trump. Yes, he'll primary you if he doesn't like you. Yes, he'll attack you in social media. But wait a minute. You wanted to serve. You wanted to be in this position. It's time for you to figure out that that comes with the territory. Let's face it. All the Republicans know that Trump deserved impeachment in his first term. They know that he is friendly to our enemies and insulting to our allies. They know that he loves cruelty. They know he's a narcissist. And they know he is moving us rapidly to a fascist, authoritarian government. And yet what do they do? They go along. Why? Because they are cowards. Let me say it again. Republicans in Washington, with a very few exceptions, are cowards. They know what they're doing is wrong, but they're scared to speak up. Now, I disagree almost on everything with Thomas Massie and Rand Paul, but I have to throw props at both of them for having the guts to stand up to Trump and his so-called big beautiful bill, which is really an obscene monstrosity. At least they had the courage of their convictions. I don't agree with their reasoning, but they were the only ones who really said, no, I'm not putting up with this, and then didn't turn around and say, well, I'm not going to run again because I'm scared of Trump. Republicans in Washington are cowards. They have got to find a spine. They're the ones who are in control. And if they don't find a spine, they're going to be remembered like the German parliament was under Hitler. Go along to get along. It's time for Republicans to find a spine. And it's time for all of us to call out the schemers, the bullies, and the cowards among us.